I just hoped he was okay. I pushed the throttle fully open and went into the battle. And the radio network went haywire.
Holy crap.
I got one coming in on me right now. I'm going to be running on the school road.
You guys need help out there?
One dropping down.
219.
Okay, come north.
At least three enemy planes.
Whoa, I just took in.
You got three planes coming.
Yeah, oh shit, leave it straight here. I got one closing in on me. I'm breaking hard.
My first pass was unsuccessful. As often happens in the start of a battle, the sky is full of aircraft, and then nothing. You seem to move from a huge conflict into an empty sky in the blink of an eye. I pulled hard back on my stick, and I climbed. I found the battle again.
Number 5, guns are empty. Get out of there, there's three dead.
And then time stood still. A deep, sickening feeling filled the pit of my stomach. In my mirror was a 190.
Johnson, chain 66.
I pushed the stick forward and dove for my life. As I dove, I broke through the bottom of the formation. The 190 still hot on my tail. He wasn't going to let me go that easy. In a second, I decided to head back to the formation of heavies, hoping one would see my plight and get this 190 off my tail. I headed back up and called for assistance, but it was all to no avail. My plane started to buck like a bronco on hot coals. Huge bangs getting louder and louder. Cannon fire was exploding all around me, and then everything went black.
Holy crap, Johnson just went down. Did you see that?
He's dead. He's not coming back from that.
I was in a dream world of confusing sounds and vague images, and all I can remember was my altimeter spinning like crazy, like a cartoon where time speeds forward. My heart pounded in my ears, and then everything went dark again. I came to with a start. Damn! I had to get out. Go. Banging on the canopy, I realized it wasn't gonna be. It was jammed. I tried, and I tried to release it, but I couldn't, and it wouldn't budge. Jesus, I'm not dying this way. I grabbed the control stick of half pint and pulled back. Fully expecting no response, I couldn't believe my luck. Half pint not only responded, he could still fly. Slowly, he came out of the dive, and I checked my six, all clear. Somehow I had survived. A little longer. Be alive. A little longer. Come on, baby. If only I had known, the fight for my life had only just begun. Made steady progress, nursing half pint towards the English Channel. His P-47, although shadowed and smashed control, was doing all it could to get me home. And my blood ran cold. A dot I had barely been able to see at the horizon, getting larger and larger. Then at my 1 o'clock high was the ominous shape of a 190, whose pilot had clearly seen. As he made his way towards me, he flashed past my starboard wing, and I lost sight of him. But I knew that he had seen my stricken ship, and like any good predator, he'd be moving in for the kill. I checked half pint, left and right, trying to get a fix on the bandit. Baby, let's go. And then my world lit up. For what seemed like an eternity, streams of bullets spat forward and pounded the fragile frame of my already wounded plane. Every hit sent a sickening jolt through my body, and with every hit I expected my life to end. As his bullet splintered metal shards all around me, I desperately hit my rudder left and then right. I then slowed the engine and hoped he'd overshoot me. It worked. He came high over my starboard side and jammed my rudder's pedal hard down, swinging my guns a half pint towards him and letting loose with everything I had. But half pint was so hurt, no matter how I tried, I just couldn't get the sights on his plane. And then he looped around behind me, and I knew he was coming again. What the hell do I have to do to shake this son of a bitch? Finally, the onslaught ended. And that is when I became aware of the bright yellow cowling blue paintwork of the 190 moving up alongside me. Surprise, I'm here. I looked across straight into the eyes of my adversary. I got great pleasure when I saw the surprised look on his face as he realized I was still very much alive. The feeling was short-lived, though, as his plane peeled away and moved back in behind me. This time I was sure I wouldn't get home. This cowling filled my rearview mirror. Then tracers started dancing all around the cockpit. It was like the sound of hailstones raining on a sheet metal roof. Damn, that was too close. It's the only way I can describe the noise. Then imagine you are the sheet metal roof. That's what it felt like as each impact shook my body through half pint skin. I can only thank God for the armor plate of the seat I was secured into. The pungent stench of cordite hung in the air, prodding and probing my nostrils, making me all too aware that this could be the last sensation I ever experienced. Half pint, though, had other ideas. Not only was it flying, it wasn't going to give up on me. This remarkable plane was doing everything in its power to help me survive, giving me its last ounce of armor to let me live.